I'd taken my 3-year-old daughter to Mersey Park so she could get a bit of fresh air and burn off some energy. Ever hopeful of getting a worthwhile photograph, I took my camera with me. There were some boys practicing jumps on their BMX bikes, and I took a couple of photographs. Later on, I noticed the boys were taking turns at standing on one end of the seesaw, while their friends pushed down on the other, sending them up into the air. One of them was particularly adept at this, and at the highest point, he spread his arms out and made a circular shape with his legs. I took 2 photos, and I was happy that the second one was good. My subject wasn't finished though. He said he could go higher, called in a couple more kids and encouraged them all to push harder. And this time he really flew upwards, and a bit of panic set in. His arms and legs were flapping, but thankfully he recovered and managed to land safely. I had been a little slow in pressing the shutter and thought I had missed the photo. When I developed the film, I was pleased that the second photo had turned out as expected, but the last photo seemed a little more interesting, and I marked my contact sheet to show I thought they were both worth printing. 30 years later, I finally got around to printing them both, and I realised the last photo was the good one. I think it's aged well, and whilst it wasn't quite the photo I intended to make, it seems more authentic somehow, and perhaps a little more intriguing for the viewer. Serendipity is the photographer's friend. I think it was kind to me that day.